Have you ever wanted to break the rules?
When I'm angry, don't get it twisted. I will tell it you.
Is that this guy wants to play? All right, brother. Oh, you want to do the Macarena?
When I'm angry, don't get it twisted. I will tell it you.
That Lukaku card is trash. He can't dribble.
We had that little chat. There's some BS. That bothers myself.
You guys want to see how a YouTube thumbnail gets done? All right, my graphics designer, aka Michael, aka King Designs. What's the first reaction? Angry.
Yes! Character! That's what it's about!
Happy. Defeated. Donkey. Whatevs, dude.
Vafangula.
What's up, boys, and welcome to the 87 Romelu Lukaku Rule Breakers episodia. This is a card that I've wanted to take a look at. It is arguably my favorite card that has come out in either of the Rule Breaker 1 or Rule Breaker 2 promos. There's a few guys that are just a little bit too expensive. The Pogba I have no real interest in. You guys know the Serie A after the Bundesliga is that league that I absolutely love in FIFA, and today we are going to be looking at a trio of 3 Belgians that link in and have arguably one of the most OP, one of the most infinity gauntlet leg snapping capabilities of any trio in Ultimate Team. And today we're going to be looking at the main man himself, like I said, the 87 Rule Breakers Romelu Lukaku, a 144 total in-game stat upgrade over his base 85, and what I believe is the absolute epitome and represents what Rule Breakers should be all about. Now, one little interesting thing that I wanted to ask you guys, I've seen this discussion on Twitter and Reddit and also in the Twitch stream, whether Rule Breakers or Ultimate Scream was the better promo. For me, if I'm being honest with you, Rule Breakers turn players into, I don't know exactly how to phrase this. While I miss Ultimate Scream and I love the promo and like how it looked and stuff like that, I think Rule Breakers is a better promo in terms of the content that we've got, but the idea behind the cards, like they've taken existing cards, like think about that Gary Medal, right? Like that Gary Medal had ridiculous long shots and shot power and crazy stats, but then there were also some things that let him down massively. With these Rule Breaker cards, there's really no downside to any of them. The stats that aren't as important get downgraded a little bit, but then we take a look at a Romelu Lukaku who goes from 60 agility plus 25 all the way up to 85, in my opinion, is probably the coolest one, and like I said, really represents what I think Rule Breaker should be. So he goes from 75 dribbling all the way up to 88, has the 3-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, all the stuff that hasn't changed here. You guys know it. You guys already know what it is. But today we're going to delve into this card and see if this really feels the way that it looks on the pitch. We got the Hunter Chem style attached, and see if this Romelu Lukaku might just be worth 376,000 coins. So another question I had, maybe if this was a Premier League card, how much is he going for? 3-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot with these stats, 376,000 coins. Dare I say it, if he was in the Premier League, I would say this probably goes for, I don't know, 750, 800,000 coins, maybe even more. As a wise man on YouTube once said, let's just jump right into it. Smash like if you guys do enjoy the episodias. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel. So, what does this card come with? Well, with the Hunter, he goes up to 91 acceleration, 98 sprint speed, so is just about the fastest card that you can get with the Hunter Chem style. Obviously, that's not too difficult to do with any card. Attacking positioning, he's got 88. Finishing goes up to 98 with the Hunter. Shot power goes up to 99. Already has 94 composure, and we are not even going to touch the dribbling stats because they are so massively jacked off, and that's kind of what's cool about Rule Breakers, is we can focus on using a Hunter. The dribbling stats are already just absolutely ridiculous. 85 agility, 82 balance, 88 ball control, 88 dribbling, and then the massive 94 composure. And again, just turns into that card that people have just always fantasized Romelu Lukaku to be. And I think 375,000 coins is pretty damn decent. The only argument that I could make against this card is the 72 stamina, but I don't think that's going to be too much of an issue. Player traits, power header, and then outside of that, there's nothing too much to speak of. But I'll tell you what, we've surrounded him with a couple of his pals. We've got Nainggolan, aka 9 Golan, and Dries Mertens, aka the player with the best dynamic pick in all of Ultimate Team. We're going to be running Karim Schnell-Arabi up top at cam, and then we're going to be using Nainggolan over there as an RCM on get forward, and then the Bully Boys representing in full force. But let's not delay things any further. Let's get into match number 1 with arguably what I'm expecting to be an incredible card. I'm expecting him not to miss anything. I'm expecting the velocity on the ball to be ridiculous. More than anything, I'm expecting to finally be able to do the body feint with Romelu Lukaku, my favorite skill move in FIFA 21. Match number 1, Vafangula.
Este árbitro no se adelanta a tomar decisiones.
All right, so there's a quick glimpse at what he's able to do, and his 85. There's no way in hell you're able to do half of that.
Mucho pase buscando llegar al área, puro tiki-taka. Lukaku. Ahí quedó, se lo va a
Man like Romelu. Come on, boys. What an absolute strike from Romelu Lukaku, and like I said, the 94 composure, the 99 shot power, and then the 99 finishing. That's exactly, dude, this card should, in theory, should not miss. The only thing that could let him down is either A, being too tired towards the end of a match because of the 72 stamina, or the fact that he's left-footed, and if you use his right, maybe he misses one there. It matters a little bit less. This is how this guy wants to play? All right, brother. Oh, you want to do the Macarena?
Otra vez la bocha cambia de dueño. Ahí se viene.
So if there's something that I'm noticing on Lukaku's card, obviously he's got the ridiculous, he's got the dribbling. He's able to do body feints now. I can confirm. Sometimes you don't need a whole lot of time with a player with a card. You see enough cards in FIFA over the years, you kind of know what a stat does. All right, I'm expecting him to zoom in on Romelu Lukaku, of course. Big man himself. Two total attempts, 2 goals. Paulinho and Talesha are just talking to himself. Romelu Lukaku's getting involved in the conversation, and just, I mean, perfect start.
Lukaku. Axel Witsel. A ver si regresa la pelota en algún momento al Boro.
Fonzie Davies with maybe the play of the game right there. He's through.
Axel Witsel.
Big Rom. Not much happened in the game. The only thing I think what happened is what caught this guy off guard was the fact that I showed up with that trifecta. This is the difference between 85 and RULEBREAKERS Lukaku. Body feint and then gone. And that's Sergio Ramos. That's one of the best defenders in the game.
Pelota que se va desviada, vaya, si estuvo cerca.
Si no se hubiese cruzado ese jugador,
Se va a ir
Body feint around the keeper. You can have best keeper in the game if you don't know how to. You can have the best keeper in the game. Body feint is more than the ball roll. The body feint is the best way not only to get around a defender that you're trying to scoop around, it's the best way to just... There's no keeper in the game that has the animation that counters the body feint at a particular distance.
Erling Braut Haaland. Le ha dejado la pelota justita al rival. Ahí lo encontró bien metido entre líneas. Atento que se viene una ocasión.
He might just have to get out of here, boys. 2-0, not even the 10th minute. It's always going to be a Belgium. Dries Mertens, Romelu Lukaku get on the board. Doesn't stand a chance.
Me llamo ZwebackHD, pero mi nombre no Ringo. Mi bebido favorito es un tamarinarito. Bienvenido a Miami. Va pa' culo a tu mami.
Este es Lukaku.
I never really knew that I had it like that. Was a young boy hopping and trying to be back. Stepping around that way back, bringing it way back like when Hammers did a mad thing. Let me be real when I say this. None of this acting. This is life on the A-list. You come up against me and FIFA, that's it. There's only one outcome. Rage quit.
Belarabi. Recibe Romelu Lukaku.
Come on, boys. We can bring this back.
Nainggolan. Lukaku.
Lukaku shows great strength there, though, and goes on.
They underestimate.
Come on.
Lukaku shows great strength there, though, and goes on.
They underestimate.
Come on.
Kasper Schmeichel's not that good, bro.
Lukaku shows great strength there, though, and goes on.
They underestimate.
Come on. Lukaku. Tapa el arquero y sigue el juego.
How have we not scored yet? Like, this guy already knows that he's going to lose based on what we've been able to do against him with Lukaku's dribbling. Yeah, this guy knows he's actually going to concede right now.
Lukaku shows great strength there, though, and goes on.
They underestimate.
Lukaku.
Another body feint.
Legend.
Come on, the absolute audacity of the lad. He's crazy. That run right there, among others that I have done in various other episodes, proves that chemistry styles are working. That looked very much like 99 sprint speed, 91 acceleration. Jeez.
Mertens. Este es Lukaku. Lukaku con una defensa. Reflejo, grande arquero, era difícil. Lukaku. Se escapa, la tiene, la va a hacer, está. Nainggolan. Balón para Lukaku.
Notice how I said that about the weak foot? He doesn't have a right foot. Well, actually, what am I talking about? Wait. He's got the 4-star weak foot. He doesn't have skill moves. What was I saying earlier in this epi? Was I actually saying that he might not be able to do it with his other foot?
Never really knew that I had it like that. When a young boy hop on the track and he bats. Jefferson around and way back, bringing it way back like when Hammers did a mad thing. Let me be real when I say this. None of this.
This card is absolutely broken. There's only one outcome. Rage quitting.
One outcome. Rage quit.
And ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. ROMELU Lukaku, and like I said at the beginning of the game, boys, you take a look at a card, and if you've used enough cards over time, you get a really good feel for how a card plays. 4 matches, 9 goal contributions in 4 matches played. You get him inside the box, he doesn't miss, even though that 3rd or 4th game might have shown I don't know, maybe his finesses just aren't good. He doesn't have the finesse shot trait, so inside the box, for whatever reason, just finesse shots maybe just aren't OP. I don't know why I was necessarily doing those, but inside the box, finesse shots don't seem to really work that much, but outside the box, they're a little bit more OP. Inside the box, with a card like this, you want to go crossbody. I don't know why I didn't attempt on those, but then once I learned what I was meant to do in that game, the goals kept flooding in, and we caused a rage quit. So back-to-back rage quits, 9 goal contributions in 4 matches played, and he's been absolutely lights out, lived up to the dribbling stats that I expected. And the coolest part of the Rule Breakers card, you don't have to use a finisher, which would be an interesting thing to use, to be honest, on this card, because I think even with the finisher, he still is fast enough with the 88 sprint speed and 81 acceleration. So finisher completely changes the way this card would work, but I don't think I need any more to be able to execute the body feint the way that I do, the way that I showcased in this episodia, at least on a handful, 4 or 5 times, 4 or 5, 6 times in this episodia. So lived up to the hype for me, and for 376,000 coins, dare I say it, you know, it's Serie A, it's Belgian, so he's got some pretty decent links. I'm going to give this one a 4 out of 5 in terms of value. It is a ridiculous card. You guys know I was a fanboy of his Team of the Season card last year that shipped as an SBC. Absolutely was in love with that card, and I've fallen in love all over again with this 87 Rule Breakers card. So 4 out of 5 in terms of value. And then on the pitch performance, I'm going to give it the rare 4/4 Infinity Gauntlet rating. I am also going to give it a 4 out of 5 in terms of on the pitch performance. The only negative that I could say about the card, there were some instances where I felt like the 90 strength and balance wasn't really kicking in. He would fall over a couple times, but that was rare. And then the only other thing, obviously, I would say about the stamina, and then the inside the box finesse shots. That is going to do it for the episodia, boys. Big man like Big Rom. Drop a like on the video if you guys did enjoy, if it was helpful for you in some sort of way. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below. We've got, I think, something like 20 games of Weekend League to play on the stream tonight. Head on over tonight if you guys want to check that out. But like I always say, catch you guys for another upload tomorrow. Till next time, boys. Tschüss. Later. Ade.